Hello everyone, welcome here. Today we are going to learning Python interview questions and answers with example in part 2. Let's begin. See here the first question, what is dictionary in Python? So it is a very important question where frequently will be asked from the list items where and a group of items how the persons are going to be deal. So let's see. A dictionary is an unordered collection of key value pairs. The key value pair means what the variable data and the data which data is going to be assigning to the particular variable. These two would be inside a dictionary. That is the pair, a combination of group of pairs irrespective of any data type you can add here. So each key in a dictionary must unique. So keys when you are defining, those keys are unique. And the values anyhow you know what the value you have to be add. So keys are used to access the corresponding values. Which key you are going to be accessing, accordingly the value you will get it. So dictionaries are mutable, meaning their contents can be changed after creation. Like how the list, once the list is created, we can do the modifications or updating or adding. These corrections are possible in dictionary too. So all you have to explain in that way. So a dictionary is an unordered collection of key value pairs. Each key in a dictionary must be unique and keys are used to access the corresponding values. Dictionaries are mutable, meaning that the corresponding to be once it can be changed or it can be changeable after creation. See the example how the frame of a dictionary is going to be created in Python. My dictionary equal to name Alice. This is the key is a name here. Alice is the value. This is the key value pair with the colon. The differentiation like a differentiation between key and value would like a in between colon would be there. Comma based means it's a one value. We can define it as a one set of pair, key value pair. And comma different key unique like age and the value comma. These are this way we can create n number of parameters inside a dictionary. So when you deal with a group of data, a group of a bunch of a combination, a set of attributes, you can create dictionaries. So how to read this dictionary? Yes, my dictionary and my dictionary is the name. By using the key, you can get like if you access a name, you will get like only the value. Similarly, if you write instead of name like in a print statement, you will get the 25 as a number as output. So this much of very simple and super example you have to explain if they are asking more examples. So what is the lambda expression function in Python? Also you can call it as a lambda function or expression. So lambda function is a small anonymous function defined with the lambda keyword. It can any number of arguments, but that can only have one expression of output you will get in the output. Let's say lambda agreements and expression would be written here in the input how we define like add is in a variable equal to lambda keyword x comma y colon x plus y. When you access this lambda expression and this function when you are accessing add, how the function arguments is passed the data arguments. The similarly add method is called like with the 3 and 4 or some values which can be add. So x plus y means like 3 plus 4 it would be the output you will see in that way. So try when you are answering this example, so you have to practically have an experience and see and then be confidently answer it. What are list conventions in Python? So list conventions provide in a concise way to create a list, a group of lists. They consist of brackets containing an expression followed by for clause and can also include if statement for filtering the data. Like a filtering where more combination of items are going to be adding in a list items. So let's see for a simple example, squares is a variable, x with multiplications like a 2 power for x in range of 5. Range in 5 means it's like a for loop, how the range 5 iterations to be possible. So what the squares we will get in this statement, 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, so on. If you increase more numbers, you can increase more. In such way we will get. The next one, what is the purpose of self in like a self keyword? It's a keyword in Python classes. Most cases you will see this self keyword in classes like object oriented programming, where classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphism, abstractions, there you will see this so like a self keyword. In Python, self represents the instance of a class. It's like an instance. It is used to access variables and methods associated with this current object. Self keyword says that it's like a current object and current like a particular statement, a value, it will say that. It must be the first parameter in any method within a particular class. Strongly remember, self keyword declaration, it's not mandatory. So when you face in a question, you have to say like a self represent instance of a class. It used to access variables, methods associated with the current object, particular current object. The example by declaration of a self keyword like a init method, it's written. def is a defining like a method or a function which is we can write inside a class in Python. We'll use a def keyword. So here self comma name. So name is in a parameter. Self defines that it's a self object. Self refers to the instance. Let's see self.name. We can get the name. So similarly, wherever we want to, we can access this self, we will use here. Right. Now see object calling, and we can see the hello John. We will see the output. This is the output, how the declaration of class, method and method calling. What is a exception handling in Python? So these examples, by adding and writing and learning programming language in Python step-by-step process with real world examples, we have added online classes, online courses. So if you are interested, self-based online courses with a bunch of examples, try. I'll share a description link for you to if you see the demo lectures, interested, then enroll and start learning. These all are completion of certification will be provided, unlimited learning, expert tips and communication. You can also communicate with the instructor. So let's see, what is exception handling in Python? Exception handling in a way to handle runtime errors and ensure the program doesn't crash, means to stop and crashing to running in a particular function. Some exception is handling means it would be stopped there itself. It won't go beyond that. It won't go to the next step and it will be trashed. So it is done using we can control, means exception handling means some unauthorized access, some unauthorized errors are occurred inside the program running, can be possibly write in a code in a Python using try except finally blocks and else block. Also we can building preparing the source code in Python logic to handle such a great issues. So let's see here for an example, some number is going to be divided by 0, means it will automatically 0 won't be divided by any other numbers, means it will be throw an exception. Some example, exception divisional hero a 0 error, it's a built-in error. Python code is having a built-in exception handling techniques. We defining this cannot division by 0, that error we can see, we won't get and we won't crash the program. We throw an error and it will ask you some questions or it will continue to the next steps. See this block is always executed. So finally block, anyhow when you write exception try except these blocks, finally block anyhow it will be run. So we can plan to throw an error message to the end user. This is happening, you give a proper input or contact administrator or IT support manager. Wherever you require, you convey the message to the user. So this way you have to prompt the answers in Python. If you need any examples, you can prepare these examples or prepare your own to tell to the HR, and greatly you will get a more confidence. Thanking you. If you feel this video lecture is comfortable and learn something from this, so please do subscribe, share and comment if any of your views. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.